Hey my Chicky McNiglets, it's Monday and it's time for some pop culture. Oh wait, by the time you see this it'll actually be Tuesday. So this week's episode is kind of going to be super duper fast because I'm on my way to an audition. Go Shauna, go Shauna, it's your birthday, go Shauna, you gonna get a job. I'm auditioning for a hood chick, could you tell, with the earrings and the bows and the... Actually you couldn't tell, right? Just looks like regular me. Anyway, last week had a lot of fun pop culture stories, and the ones I wanted to focus on, they're gonna be crazy, and y'all may leave comments telling me that you hate me, but I'ma just have to deal with that. First up is Lorde. Now, from previous videos, you've probably figured out I'm not her biggest fan. Yes, I know. Start with the hate comments. Shauna, you a bitch. How you gonna hate on her? She a child. You a hoe.
You should die in a fire.
I get it. I love her music. But some of the things she said in the past, and you're gonna be like, no, Shauna, her manager said that. No, that was her publicist. Bitch, she said it.
She said that shit unless she come up right in front of me and say, hey, Shauna, I ain't said that shit. That's the only way I'm gonna believe she ain't said that shit. So you can stop before you even start.
Anyway, this week she's in the news for something that I actually love. So apparently she was at a concert, and you know how them reporters like to do, they like to snap them pictures. They did that, they put it up on the internet, and she looked at flawless, like flawless. And then she found that picture, she was like, bitch, I'm not flawless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm flawed. She decided to share the real version of that picture, which, by the way, it still ain't like the real her because, I mean, she, just like me, wears makeup when on camera. See it? See that? Flawless. Okay, I see a couple of spots right there, so not that flawless. Anyway, I give her mad props. This is an industry that loves to tell you, me, and everybody watching that everyone that's on television is perfect. You're imperfect, but we're perfect. Fuck that shit, that's a lie. That's a lie from the devil. And you could go down a fire for trying to give me low self-esteem issues. Not having it. Which reminds me of the other story I wanted to talk about, which is transgender people. Now, before you start in the comments with nothing too crazy, listen to what Hey Yo Shauna got to say. Just hear me out. Hear me out.
Hear me out.
Whether or not you believe from your socialization with your parents or some religious stance that they good, bad, ugly, in between, that ain't the point. I've been watching these videos on Upworthy. If you don't know about Upworthy.com and know they're not sponsoring me, I wish somebody would motherfucking sponsor my ass. They curate and find amazing videos on the internet, and they've been putting up some really beautiful videos about people in the transgender community. One of my favorite movies of all time, Matrix, was directed by the Wachowski brothers. Well, one of them, though he was a brother at the time, not a brother like, you know, like, you get what I was saying. He ain't a brother now. She is a transgender woman. In addition to so many other stories, I'll link them below. So I love that Upworthy and sites like that are pointing out and shining a light on beautiful people who are owning who the hell they are, just like Lorde did. She owning that she got that acne all cracked up the side of her face. They owning that they was born with the wrong parts showing on the outside. Bridge! And last but certainly not least, I wanted to talk about sex. Yeah, that's my sexy pose right there. You like that? You like that? You like that? You like that? I got to get a man after this, right? This gonna be my thumbnail. Pow! Anyway, James Franco was in New York. He got mobbed by fans because, I'm not gonna lie, even though he's squinty-eyed as fuck, he is cute. He got mobbed by fans. One of them was this fine, last-looking girl. She was fine. She was taking an Instagram video of him. On the video, you hear him say, yeah, you should tag me. Then he find her, sent her messages, all this stuff like, how old are you? You got a boyfriend? All this, like, he was blowing up her shit. She tells him she is 17 years old. Now, this is a grown-ass man, so that's where I feel like he should have been like, ah! But he didn't quite do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he was, you know, the blood that operate his brain had been otherwise relocated to his, like, you know, penile situation. They go back and forth and talk for a little bit. She posts all their conversations and shit on the internet, which, no matter what, yes, he was wrong, but she was trifling as fuck for posting that shit. I'm sorry, I know you're gonna be like, Shauna, you're always bashing women. I'm not bashing women. I'm bashing trifling behavior. Think about it. She could have cut his nuts off real quick with just saying, nasty old man. I'm a child. I done told you I was a child. You still trying to scissor? What is wrong with you? Then he got blowed the fuck up. And frankly, he deserved it for his stupid, disgusting behavior. Which reminds me of the YouTube sex scandal. Remember I talked about that like a couple weeks ago? Just saying, there are a lot of similarities. And at the end of the day, he's still gonna have his acting career. Just saying. One thing I will give him props for, the next damn day, he went on a morning show with Kelly Ripa and was like, you know what? He was like, looking all shamefaced, like, you know what? Yeah, my dick was kind of hard, and I was wrong for, trying to rub my hard dick in that little girl. So, still, at least he admit that he was a creepy pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least he admit that shit.
At least he admit that shit.
Please tell me what you think about all the stories I covered in the comment section. Okay? And I will see you guys tomorrow. Deuces. I am Niglet. Subscribe.